Right. I think I can say hi there. Welcome to number one gig. Yep. There we go. Let me just press the old. Right. That's better. Right. So we have a few things to do today. I have a plan, a cunning plan. Um, I must admit, I have been a little bit naughty. I really wanted to sort out those batteries that we had at the base there, so I have built a little flying shuttle here. One that's just there for scouting mostly. See if we can find ourselves bits and pieces, and that is literally all it's there for. Obviously, we don't have too much in the way of power at the moment because it's nighttime, which will last for quite a while. So my current plan is to go check back at the original station that Chris and I started at and go through. The other thing I need to warn you as well is that I may not be around too long because unfortunately I seem to be having some internet issues. So that's going to cause me a couple of problems. Now, what I need to do is I need to make sure that I have some hydrogen bottles. So the first thing we're going to do, survival kit. It's going to be tools. Is it tools? Zip, 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 zip. Right. Okay, so the survival kit's not going to help us there. So the basic assembler. There we go. I need a few hydrogen bottles. The reason I need those hydrogen bottles is that I'm going to go into space on my own. Right, I need to get rid of stuff, don't I? I've got one of those. I've forgotten how to earth. Bolts. There we go. Shut all this stuff off because that's not what I need. I'm going to try to find the silver effectively. So I do want to go empty-handed. And I'll take one oxygen bottle. Drop that back. One of those. Okay. So now, if I remember correctly, I may. There we go. So that's where I've got to head off. Wish me luck. I'm going to head towards the space station up there. As it's a bank holiday Monday, Chris is just going around something to eat, and he'll be joining us quite early tonight, which is quite nice. Which might mean that I actually get an early night as well, because I've had a busy time. Don't forget, like and subscribe, guys. Always well helps me. Trying to get to that 1,000 subscribers. Right, so what I'm hoping to do is look at the space station, see if there's stuff that I can maybe either take apart that would benefit the silver, or if there's any silver on meteorites around the area. So we'll go to the space station first, have a quick look around and see if there's anything that we can snaffle, so to speak. One thing I might be able to do, if I put my drill out, that has a small amount of ore detection on it. Not massive, but enough to at least let me know if an ore is near me. And the other option is that there are some space pirate vehicles flying around in space. You can see a couple there, and maybe taking some of them apart might be a good idea. That also comes with a risk of being shot. Oh, shut up, Chris. I'll die when I want to, all right? Right, well, I seem to be out of orbit because I'm not slowing down now. Oh. Okie dokie. Oh, something's going on over there. What was that? Yeah. Okay, right, fair play. Oh, it's just sparks, apparently. Mm. Mm. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's an effect. Right, let's have a quick look around. There's somewhere I can enter here. Right, okay. I think this is probably where we came in. So is there anything here? There's an industrial assembler. Oh, there's some ice. 6k of ice. That might be something that we can muster up. But for the moment, I'm going to leave that because I'm looking for silver. Doesn't look like there's going to be anything here. So let's try this other station. Oh, okay. Found the silver, Chris. A massive ball of silver as well. Oh, no. You're not going anywhere, guys. Right, let's get rid of the stone. All I want is the silver. So how much ore generally do you need to make a silver bar, so to speak? You know, off the top of your head? Well, I'm just going to mark this up, because what you might want to do as well is if you want to make yourself some what are you now? Come on, hydrogen bottles, and maybe come up here. There's also some ice up here as well on the thing. I copy that to clipboard. It's a button, paste. Right, I'm coming back down with some silver. Oh, crap. What are you doing here? Not anymore, yeah. He can stay there. He's not moving too far. Yeah, so I didn't quite like the fact he was sitting there with pointing a Gatling gun at me there, wasn't he? I think what they're doing is they're trying to nick our resources. But that sort of behaviour means war, I think. I'm sorry, but if someone points a blinking minigun in my face, I'm kind of thinking that they're probably not going to be too friendly. Well, just I'm ugly and fat, but that goes by the by. Right. I'm coming back with about 1.55k of silver and bits and pieces off this this Gatling gun that came at me. Yes. Fortunately, the daytime lasts just as long as the nighttime does. Really? Balls. I could die here. Well, that is what I'm aiming to do. I'm kind of like now just hitting my hydrogen and just pointing straight towards you. Now, do I get 3 points if I hit you? Hmm. Well, I've done more stupid things, like managed to use a mountain as a ski ramp. I have my moments. Most of them are poor. I see the base. Oh, my heat level. Oh, yeah. I may have just hit that. Oh, it's very small atmosphere. I just suddenly realised. Let's get myself some energy quick before I die. There we go. Okay. That's interesting. That's not going through to the refinery. Let's try. Oh, is this connecting? Not connected to the refinery? No worries. I'm just going to pop this. Ah. Does the basic refinery actually take silver? That'll be the reason why we need to build a proper refinery, don't we? The more you know. Boom, boom, bing, ding. Right. Where am I going to put this refinery? I'll probably put it there. And that's where the silver's gone. Okay. One, two. There's 8 medical components we need for a 15. Hmm. Have you just taken those medical components? All right, because I just went missing somewhere. Oh, hello. What's going on here? Feeling a bit enclosed now. What's going on? Fair play. I can understand that, my friend. I thought I picked that up, actually. Oh, maybe I didn't. Right, now where are my medical components? There they are. Alright, well, Bob will do the job for me. Oh, hello, Coco. Specific final year advance. Yeah, thanks. Sorry. Sir Taco. 3 things. 1, hello. 2, make sure to upgrade your hand tools ASAP. It's your mate Shy or Mad at stream as muted. Oh, are you? I can hear him. Do I need to turn him up? I can hear you. Say something again. Oh, for some strange reason, my speakers aren't working. Oh. How about that? That's my fault.
Test, test, test.
Yeah, I can hear you. It's picked you up now. Yeah. I
can't hear me in the stream.
Yeah, you will be in a sec, because what happened was I was doing some work on something else, and I actually switched off my speakers so that I couldn't hear myself whilst talking. So yeah, that's what happened. That's while I was doing my D&D talky thing.
Ah, yes, the interesting D&D stream thing.
Mhm.
Yeah, what I've done, Saz, is I've created a blueprint. But
Okay.
it's messed up. No. 2 of them.
How have you cocked it up, son?
Well, I placed them in the dark, and then they're off by 1 square.
No.
They should have been on the corner squares.
Now just repeat everything discussed so it makes sense. Well, what's happened is, Taco, is that I decided to check out in space to see if I could find some silver. So I went to the base, and there was literally a big ball of silver up there. So we're now just going in the process of getting this sorted. which is good because now I can change my goddamn suit colour finally to my better favourite colour. There we go. Now, what? My assault helmet. What other helmets have we got? Oh, I've got all these badger helmets. That's not helpful, is it? Chef helmet? No. Cow helmet? How many cow helmets do I have? Gilly. Glamour helmet. Ooh. Do I look sexy in that glamour helmet? Golden helmet. Lava helmet. A lot of these things don't seem to be working too well. Must be a keen moment, doesn't it? I think I might go for the gold helmet, actually.
It'd take a while for...
Oh well. Well, look at that. We've now got ourselves a working station. Which also means we can probably start thinking about putting in some cryopods as well.
Yes. As long as there's enough for the cryopods.
Mm.
I think they need about 5 apiece.
Well, I mean, I can go back and get some more silver, but I think I've got quite a bit of... I've managed to make quite a few medical components out of just the stuff I managed to bring back down.
Yeah.
If you want me to, I will.
No, we should be fine. Certainly for now.
Okay.
Right,
well, we kind
there's
of
still
need
at least 6 in the bay, by the way.
6 medical components, so that's good, because that means we could probably maybe make some small survival kits for any sort of ships that we make. Well, now we've kind of got the medical area sorted. I think we can start now putting some walls up.
Yes. Now we've got the medical area up, you may want to just remove the survival kit from the base.
And why not?
Inventory full.
Once we've got like some metal around the...
There we go. Well, what we can do is you can probably maybe
that hole can be filled in.
maybe put in a section of connectors or conveyors down there, because just in case we need something from the other end, you know, connect something at this part of the base. You're just making a football field here, right? Or what?
Yep.
Okay. No worries. As long as I know.
I'm getting us some space so that we can actually build stuff in an accessible manner.
Okay.
Because I'm going to try to fix the carbuncle of production tower.
Inventory full.
But in order to do that, we needed a bit more space to at least put the base.
Mm-hmm.
And then what I'm planning to do is basically take out at least a spine and replace it with the conveyors like you've already said.
Yeah, I think we're kind of thinking along the same lines, but
Inventory
Yep.
full. Inventory full. Inventory
So I was just getting some actual platform down so we had somewhere to maneuver stuff. That, and I'm primarily letting the power generation stuff get built so that we've actually got power the stuff we're about to build.
well, I'll get the spine sorted at least.
That's how it's done.
full. Inventory full.
That. that. For emergency access ramp.
I'm starting to wonder if I'm over here is too far away from. No, I am seeing the. Yeah, I am seeing the bits being done. So yeah.
Yeah, there's quite a bit to be done. Which
Mhm.
is probably what's taking its time. Right, I'm going to switch Bob's off for a second.
Roger.
Work out how much I need to move the projector. I know I should have just created a bigger version of it. I was trying to do it quickly because I literally just did it on stream.
Never mind. Now, are we wanting to do a cross junction here, seeing as we've got this this part here? Or are you gonna? Or are you gonna want?
It's already.
Oh.
My plan was to come from here
Yeah.
along and
So-
out a little bit further than where we are now. Have the Octo miner,
Right.
which is presently sat over there,
Okay.
so that we can walk. I just fell off.
Yeah.
So that we can walk straight to the cockpit.
Okay. That's fine. So this is just going to be like your staircase area then, yeah? Is the Octominer going to be about the
my
same?
thoughts were, you see, I think it's about. Looking at it, if it's sitting on the ground, it would be 3 blocks from the floor.
3 blocks on the floor, so you want to at least get it 4 blocks off the floor so you don't crack into everything, don't you? So 5 blocks up. Well, that's 5 blocks on the
I
floor.
think it'll sit quite nicely.
So I'm thinking it'll.
Yeah, but I don't
It'll
think
get
it'll
it from
be
here,
that.
won't it?
It can, but it doesn't need to be that high. I've got no
Well, the
idea
thing
what that's
is,
right now.
I've
Let
got
me get
this. I've got this big monstrosity as well. So you know, maybe having some decking on the top of here that could get us up there, all of us up there, would probably be an idea.
Yep, that. It's kind of my thought was like system,
Hmm.
and then have this be the input system,
Right, okay.
and then put a sorter on so it pulls the material from everything, which should fix a lot of our base problems right now of making sure ships get emptied.
Mm-hmm.
Blueprint back on. Either that or out of power.
What? Shouldn't be.
Board. No?
It is starting to get lighter though, mate. So
Yeah, it's going to become easier to do what I need to. Blueprint. That one. That's just behaving weird. Yeah, the controls are all grayed out.
You got the bobs off at the moment, yeah?
Yeah, they can go back on because it's not wanting. It's not letting me actually do blueprinty stuff at the minute. I even tried to disassemble, reassemble in case it's just a
No. I was just,
weird.
I just was wondering if construction components. Okay. I'm just trying to work out my way back up to if I hadn't got any. If I hadn't got any hydrogen, just trying to get my platform sorted to get up onto my ship, sort of thing. So. Oh no, I'm going to. Taco says pick a colouring bob that he won't weld, so you can plan what you want to do.
Yeah, but for moving for putting the blueprint in position, it's not worth constantly changing the blueprints. It's only for blueprints. It's not for like placing.
That's not going to work, is it?
Try using the other staircase?
Yeah. No, it's just that
And
I'm trying
bear
to.
in mind,
Go on.
you're going to be able to come out this way because
I'm trying not to get in the way of your ship. That's the thing.
path across will protect the
Yeah. I'm kind of thinking maybe up there. Tell you what I should do. Maybe this would be the better idea. Is for me to brains. Get the conveyor and actually bring the conveyor out so we know where your ship's going to be landing. Oh, you've got that there already. Okay.
that was kind of. I'm just trying to do everything without using hydrogen where possible because hydrogen is our most expensive resource.
I know there's
What
some
I was
ice.
thinking is you can just come down. Yeah, you can just come down.
No, I'm going to have to get up there. On at least with the first one.
I'd go this way, Saz.
Hmm?
Go up the side of the tank straight there. I'd go this way.
Now from here.
Yeah, sort of like along the side of this tank and then.
Okay, I see what you say. So you're kind of saying.
That's why I was thinking we want to get this conveyor in. Yeah. Yeah. Is that, yeah, that's far. Yeah, that's far enough out. That was my only concern was you've got to get out far enough to miss that tank, haven't you?
Yeah, well, we can easily put a plate.
No, you're already out.
Ah,
Need to leave that one space gap which you already.
Why can't I connect you? You bugger. Are you really going to be like that to me, are you? Oh, I got it upside down, that's why.
Inventory full.
God damn it, Taz. Maybe that's the reason why it wasn't fitting. Oh, sod it. I know what to do. No, I don't. But I'm just pretending I know what to do. Shut up, you're not my mum. Right. Am I going to put it there, maybe? Would that do something now?
So now I can now switch bobs on and off. I move the projector coordinates. The projector coordinates.
Honestly, this game can be so much fun, but it can also be like pulling flipping teeth. It really can. For getting things done.
I'm wondering whether it's a weird weather thing that's causing it. I don't know. I think it might have been just the location. Right, keep projecting. That way it won't switch off this time once we've thingy cranked. So now I can just
Maybe just move one back.
manually move stuff to it. Really not the weather to be doing these kind of things, but hey ho.
Mm-hmm.
Let's configure here. So that's building walls.
Uh-huh.
Let's make somebody pay. So if I take out that conveyor block, right, your conveyors right now do not have. That's because I'm going to put a sorter in.
I won't put that in just yet because that's gonna make things awkward for us because the thing's getting built right now. Right, so entrance. I could probably put these beds like a corner thing, but we really don't need the beds, do we? We want to get
Yeah. We want to get.
I know what I'm talking about. Don't respawn. No. Pods. Hydrogen go boom shakalaka. Thank you, Comcast John.
Most stuff, if you do it right, goes boom. Okay. Not telling you what items it needs. That's nice. Need a load of solar cells.
Right. Yeah, we'll do it backwards. Oh. That was weird.
I think the build system was hung up on the solar cells, which is why nothing else was getting built.
No. It's just the cryo chambers didn't seem to actually have any sort of like non-build model, if you know what I mean. It just appeared out of nowhere.
Right. Yep,
So I can probably get rid of these beds then. Now the cryo chambers are all ready and all done. Get some more steel in here. So we don't need a massive living area, do we? Because I mean, a living area in Space Engineers is just like pointless, really.
Yep. It's just a nice place to basically take your helmet off.
Hmm. Which reminds me, we've got the the options. No ground floor window. Have you seen the view? It's just dust. There you go, there's your ground floor window.
That works.
Okay.
So we now have a walkway. Well, both of the.
Yep.
Yeah, I need to finish the side off because
Obviously, yep. What have you been building up here? Just some more wind farms.
I've put a yeah, I've basically put a control panel up here, control seat up here, so I can move the blueprint
Right.
easily. So you sit in that print head. The
Yeah.
build-
You are
build systems.
you are dropping out, mate, on me. I have to say, you're kind of like tap. Is your microphone plugged in properly?
Strange. It should be fine.
Huh. It's only every now and again.
Unless- Yeah.
It's only when you get
Unless,
excited.
That can always be avoided.
Spend an hour with me, mate. You'll never get more bored.
Energy low.
Okay. Everything should be fine with this. That's messing with it. Adjusted the deck slightly. But other than that, pretty much the only thing it can be is Discord being a pain in the butt. Because the mic couldn't get much closer to my mouth. Well, the
Well, not without you sounding like a basement dwelling World of Warcraft player, no.
just want to see how this one. I'm going to swap out file. You'll see why in a second.
No, that's fine, mate. You do what you need to.
Yeah.
I just need to get some lights in here now.
Yeah. It's just going to get you a bit of space.
No.
That's all. There's cryo chamber with a access port on the bottom.
Is there?
They look more like an emergency escape pods.
Oh.
Yeah. It's relatively new.
That'll be why I didn't.
I wasn't 100% certain. Yeah. I wasn't 100% certain it had one, but it was like, I'll build.
Uh-huh.
Fix this problem we're having like me without. I'm also going to take one section of this out. Because with a conveyor version, we'll fix that up. So, there's an air vent in.
I can put the airlock in here now. And then the next thing I want to do. Oh, you've already put the thing in, thanks.
Yep.
That means we can now.
Because the full block one with the air vent on makes so much more sense.
Yeah. Right. So it ain't pretty, but it works.
But it works. And you've got go to bed
Mm-hmm.
when logging off.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, I suppose I
What
could
to
put
do
the
is
toilet in
down
and
on-
put some storage blocks in here and all that malarkey, but I mean, what's the point? And here's the point where you want to commit suicide. You just toss yourself off the end of there, and that's the end of the nightmare that is Space Engineers. Right, there is one thing I do want to do, though. I think what I'll do is I'll make sure that I've got a full tank first. Because that one's gone. Because I think there's going to be a lot more for us to half inch. Oh, come on, Saz, you know it. Oh, every time. What's he doing that for? Let's get to the hydrogen tank instead of trying to do it that way. I can't get to that hydrogen tank.
This one.
Not an industrial hydrogen tank. You can get there.
Production. Steel plate.
Ah. That's odd.
What's the matter?
I just had an industrial hydrogen tank. Oh, wait a second. I'll see the reason why. That's an industrial hydrogen tank on a completely different system. That's fine. Refill bottles, there we go. Awesome sauceal. Right. I'm gonna go. I saw some ice up on the space station, so I'm gonna head out and go get that, which is great excitement for the viewers, which means they're going to watch me. I just press the H button, don't I?
Die in space.
Yeah. Fortunately, the atmosphere isn't too far away. I can already see near the outer planetary gravity. So to be fair, Chris, I think we could actually probably get a ship up here out into space quite quickly and easily. It's just that what the ship would need would have to have parachutes every time, and then some sort of way to get it to the space station, to our base, without too much hassle due to the extra gravity, pull of gravity here. So maybe some sort of ship with wheels. I wonder what other. I mean, we found the silver pretty. I mean, that was just like a. Where's the silver? Oh, there it is, sort of situation.
Yeah.
I wonder what. I mean, I could see it says iron here as well. Apparently. Well, I can drift the rest of the way now. So it's about 15 kilometers away from the space station. That's when gravity seems to end. And it has got a really thin
What we could
atmosphere on
also
it.
do is look at what it would take just to make an in-atmosphere normal engines with hydrogen thrusters to get you to whatever you're doing in space.
Yeah, I suppose. But the problem with that being is that hydrogen, we don't have that much hydrogen, and we need to find ourselves a reliable source of hydrogen before we can even do that.
Yeah, to do your ice mine. I meant once you get out, if you find an ice mine.
Yeah. Or the other option is we've got our space station out here. Is maybe just build something out here that we'd maybe be able to ferry between the two. When the only ice I've seen so far has been what's left in this storage in this space station. So.
Well, we now have 2 assemblers up, a basic refinery, 2 basic refineries up, a large refinery up, and none of them are on the tower anymore.
Alright. Right, so I found the silver up here. It looks like there's iron in here as well. Nickel. Okay. So what's in this plant? This one. It's a hydrogen engine. Hydrogen engine? If that's a... Oh! Oh, there's a whole tank full of hydrogen here. F to use timer block launch. What? Is there something I can launch here? Ah!
I think it's an emergency escape. Oh, yeah.
Chris?
Yes, it is. Yeah.
Chris?
Yes. You pressed the big shiny red button, didn't you?
I may have pressed the big shiny red button, yes. Well, yeah.
I thought we taught you about pressing the big shiny red buttons.
Look. I thought it was a good idea at the time. I do have parachutes, though. But I don't know if that's going to help, seeing as we've got atmospherics on this one. And I can't... Oh. Yeah, I can see the planet. Yeah. This isn't going to go too well for me, I don't think. I don't know if I'm going to come anywhere near you as well. Can you see me yet? Right, well. Oh, wait a
In
second.
game, no.
Right. I have a plan.
But you're also still that far out. I don't think there would even be a chance of me seeing you if I won.
There we go. Yeah, that's going to the other side of the goddamn universe, mate. So, yeah. Well, there that land. And if we can find it again. What's that? There's a trade ship over there. Doesn't even have a beacon on it. I mean, that's silly, isn't it? Having an escape pod without a beacon on it.
Well, I suppose if you're inside it, do you really need a beacon to find it?
No, you want the beacon for other people to find you.
Yeah, but maybe they're designed to get rid of people they don't like. You know, people who are silly enough to press the big shiny red button.
You mean they just want to get rid of the people who are stupid enough to press a shiny red button like me? Yeah, okay, fair play.
Yeah,
I take the criticism.
Safety exclusion zone around you.
Yeah, I'll sit here,
So yes,
take the embarrassment. Yeah, that's fine.
I love how you didn't even come down in it.
No, I left.
I wish this storm would bleed and finish.
Yeah. Right. Well, at least there's more than one way to get down off the... Oh. I think this is where the ship may have ejected itself from.
Yeah, that looks like a escape pod launch crater.
Yeah. Oh, there's another button here. What does that button do?
Probably detonates this. The hilarious thing was the button actually did tell him what it did. It did actually say on it.
Leave me alone. Exploration
And you were still
drone
like, "Ooh, what does the
available.
red button?"
Mm.
Oh.
Where's the exploration zone drone? Hinge hatching complete. I wonder what that is.
Maybe it got damaged by your ejection?
Mm-hmm. And now I'm stuck. Why am I oh, there we go. What is going on? Have I switched off the... Ah! There's a ladder up here.
Bombing. Modifications. Bombing.
Alright, I think this is up to where that ship was that you half-inched. On our behalf, mind. I mean, I'm not saying that you did it out of malice. I told you what... Oh, there's another red button here. What's this shiny red button do? Oh, turn the antenna back on.
Antenna top. Oh. Oh, there's
Ooh, what are you?
gravity generating components.
Mm-hmm. This looks awfully like cobalt, mate.
Maybe?
It is cobalt. So why is it not showing cobalt? Some iron there. And you look awfully like uranium.
That does look like uranium.
No, it's silicon. Apparently.
Oh.
But even... Oh, there's gold here. But we've got gold down the bottom, so we're not really that fussed about that, are we?
Yeah.
And there's some mineable resources up here anyway. So that's another thing to think of. But what I'm actually here for is the ice, which I think is on this main station over here, isn't it? Oh yeah, there we go. Right. There's an H2O2 generator with my name on it somewhere. Why didn't I notice all these shiny red buttons before?
Because I think you were too interested in getting away from there.
No, I suppose.
Yep.
I suppose. Well, I found a load of H2O2 generators, but not the one that I want. So let's get down to this. Oh god, what's this shiny red button do? Not a lot.
Eventually you'll find the button that summons the alien fleet.
Eventually. I don't intend to do it just yet. But soon. Oh, corpse. That's a door lock, isn't it? Ooh, wait a second. What are you? Right. I've put all the hydrogen tanks on the hood now. And I still can't find it.
You can't find that huge hydrogen tank that was sat right beside the...
I can find the hydrogen tank. That's just hydrogen itself, but I'm looking for the ice that's in a H2O2 generator.
Ah, you look for the ice that was in the H2. Right, I see. I see, said the blind man.
Mm-hmm. The bloody thing's hiding from me, man. And I can't see it anywhere. And even though I've put it on HUD, I still can't find it. There's a battery up here. Hello, you. It's not you. And is it you? No. And here's the thing, I thought I'd marked you up. And let's show on HUD here. And I do have an antenna connected. Or was that the one I switched off? Well, the one thing is, you know, we were talking about hydrogen and stuff. There is a big connector here with two massive hydrogen tanks that we could use if you wanted to do what you wanted to do. But as for this ice, I have no idea where it is. There's a H2O2 generator hidden deep in this system that's being a little bit actually, just thinking about it, where did we start? Was it up here? In fact, where is the we had to go for an airlock, didn't we, last time? Ah ha 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 ha. Right, now is there a... Found it. And that's irritating that I'm going to have to go through all of that to... Right. It's going to drop out of the sky. Let's see if I can get myself a drink before I splat into the planet. Got me a can of Sprite. That'll do me.
Woohoo. The show is not sponsored by Sprite or any other affiliated companies.
I wish it bloody was. What 3D printer did you get in the end, by the way, mate? Just to, because I know you said you got one.
Energy low.
I can't even remember the name of it right now.
All right, was it Creality? Elgoo, Elegoo.
Oh no.
Oh.
It was a.
You're dropping in and out again, mate.
Oh. It's an brand. It's a. My mic's literally working fine. I can only be a signal issue.
Yeah.
It's a Tronxy.
A Trunksy.
TRONXY.
All right. Okay.
And it's an XY too. It's basically a. Is it Proa?
Prussia.
Rip-
Hmm.
Off.
Yeah.
Prusa rip off. Literally, it's like that thing internally.
Fair play.
Does the job.
Yep. I've just got my new Creality. I had a.
That's
It's the Ender V2 version 3 jobby. That has all the bells and whistles on it, but I've just bought another bell for it. Well, I got it for my birthday at least. It's a sensor that will automatically stop the printer once the spool goes past it.
that actually comes as standard on mine.
No, good. Only costs
it's not-
£10. It's not broken the bank or anything, but yeah.
Oh yeah. I think that's the beauty of this particular one. It's like it's fully loaded, but was cheap.
Yeah.
So the only thing I think it doesn't have is like a glass plate.
Well, to be honest, a lot of people have been saying that glass plates aren't, you get the smooth finish. I mean, my Wanhao has a glass plate, but it's so hard to get things to stick onto it. Really is.
Yeah. I have very little. I watch all these videos where they're like, oh, you're gonna put a layer of glue on it and do all this, and it's like,
critical.
no, mine the stuff just sticks. Like the only thing you have a problem with is setting the depth,
Yeah.
because it's got an auto bed leveler
Yeah.
and it's off by a fraction,
Hmm.
so you have to manually adjust the setting every time you boot.
Yeah, that's pretty much standard fare. You're always messing with the bed
Obviously,
leveling
it's really
settings.
open.
Yeah. Always messing with the bed leveling settings.
I think if I could be bothered to get into the code, I could actually put the offset in, because it's the same offset, because
Mhm.
it's just the sensor
Mm-hmm.
is out by X amount, and I cannot get round to changing the sensor, to fixing the sensor, because
Alright.
it's that small an amount. Trying to manually fix it is just not a fix.
That's the nice thing
It's-
about mine. It has its own offset thing, so you just rotate this thing, and it'll if you got an offset, you'll be able to pop it in quite easily.
Yeah. It's basically the bed level height sensor
Mm-hmm.
is basically on 2 Allen keys. So you loosen the 2 Allen keys and slide it up and down.
Yeah. So
They haven't even thought to put like a screw setting on it, so you actually are screwing it down or up. It's literally just slides up and down. It just doesn't work.
What you building here, Chris? Is this your launcher?
It's the start of a small space-capable recovery vessel. My plan isn't to make it a miner unless unless we get to the point where we need it to mine. But right now it's just kind of like get something that you can taxi up and down relatively easy.
Okay.
I'm trying to make it very cheaply at first. It's got 3 tanks. My plan is not to fill all 3, so we can steal material and bring it back down.
Right. Ah, you're a it's a hydrogen
just
thief. Fair play.
It might steal other stuff as well, but right now it's. I'm wondering whether it's worth putting a cargo container on as well.
Well, I'm also waiting for the old sunshine to come up as well because. Chris, you think anybody would mind if I turned it to daytime?
I don't think so. I thought it was becoming daytime, but it's dark again.
Yeah,
so
it's
that
really weird,
came around
isn't it?
way too quick.
Yeah.
It literally seemed to storm until it was daytime again, until it was nighttime again.
Yeah. There you go.
What do you think of the actual production stuff all in a row?
The what? Oh,
The
this.
production stuff
Oh,
instead of being on the tower.
that's fine, mate. Yeah, that's absolutely fine.
Well, obviously, I built
As you know, it was
a build area.
yeah. As you know, it was all about necessity rather than design. So
Yeah. That is always how you should start it. It's just we're now at the point where we don't have to continue like that.
we can be a little bit flary with our sexy designs, can't we? Chris, what's that over there?
Yeah.
What have you been making?
That is the prototype for the blueprint.
Oh, right, okay.
It is literally just a handful of plates.
Okay.
But it's the way. And obviously, it was classing itself as a station, so it was floating.
Ah, right, perfect. Do you know what I'd really love to do? Because this looks like one of those big pendulums. If we'd have been able to put that onto one of those little rotation lamps and just have it just rotate round whilst it's doing all that would just amuse me. But obviously, it's a bit late for that now.
Yeah.
On that.
My plan for this is for that is going to continue all the way back across
What, around the planet?
over to the base. Well, not necessarily around the planet, but literally, like, at the minute, it's only 3 sections. My plan is to make that like 6 or 7 deep. 3. If the power is needed.
Fair play.
But obviously, right now we were trying to make a cut.
I like a little platform up here. That's quite cute. Maybe we need to continue the platform across there so that we can get across to the top here. You know,
Yeah,
just-
my plan is for that to continue so that we can dock all the other ships.
No, I mean, as in, like, I've just come up this little platform here. What'd be quite cool is if we could just get a platform across the top of there.
Yeah.
I know what I'm talking about, don't worry. As if
Yeah,
I've got the bits and pieces
but I would
to
then
make it.
connect it in to that platform over there.
Yeah.
But that platform needs to be extended along first.
I need to go indoors, don't I? Unless... Oh, no, I don't. No, I don't. No, I don't. I can come here and take all the crap that I need.
almost like I've done this before, made stuff accessible.
Nah.
I've expected for Saz's, oh, I need this, where do I access it?
Right, we're on top of the building now. Well, I think this has become redundant now, hasn't it? This connector, unless we have something like a really small ship landing up here.
Yeah, no, that connector, that bob, I haven't put a new storage container in yet. But
Okay.
that's something that needs to be done as well, is
Right.
a new storage container. And then, basically, that whole tower can go as and when it's we wished.
Okay.
And then eventually my plan is the tower that runs the solar panels
Yeah.
at the minute is going to get replaced with one with a tube in it. And the one with the tube in it will allow us to put Gatling guns on there if people decide to start shooting at us.
Why would people
As
want
that
to do
has
that?
a habit of happening.
I don't understand what you're talking about.
I
mate.
don't know, but it does strangely seem to happen quite a lot when I'm playing. So I'm kind of planning for that.
Okay.
Because I strangely expect at some point somebody's going to be slightly more upset with us than they are now.
I have no idea what you're talking about, mate.
You stick to that.
I bloody well will.
Actually,
Right. There we go. Am I starting to get any energy with these? Well, I'm not going to be able to.
if any is low,
Mhm.
we just need to move and add more of the farms.
Well, they're yellow at the moment, which means. Maybe I need to.
Base is deplete. It'll take 4 hours for the base to deplete of power right now.
Right.
Switch Bob off for a moment because I'm going to move the location because it doesn't seem to be doing much with that at the minute. So
Okay.
Bobs are getting switched off. I'm going to bring. Let's 6. Bob back on.
I just realised I don't need this on here anymore.
Inventory full. Inventory full.
Oh, sneezy.
Quick question. How are you going to fuel this thing?
Yeah.
Oh no, you can leave. Don't worry.
if you
Don't mind me. I just suddenly realised just what a complete and utter dick I'm being. You put blinking normal atmospheric engines on it, so of course you can move it. Stupid chassis boy.
My plan is to try to minimize hydrogen use as much as possible.
Well, you're
But
just
we'll
going
see.
to have to get it to the edge of the atmosphere and then fire. It's going to be a long
Yeah.
burst, because to get to... I've noticed that planetary... Have I sent you the coordinates for the space station? Have you got them? Let me do it anyway, just to make sure. Because...
I haven't presently got.
okay. Right. The space station, well, to be fair, the silver that I gave you is about the same thing. As soon as you get to about 15 kilometres away from that space station, you're at 0G. So you've got to get another 15k up there, because it's about 32, is it? Space station?
Yeah. 37.77.
Yeah. So you got 20k, 20, you know, to get up there. And the problem is because it's 1.2 gravity, isn't it? It's not 1 gravity, so we've got a heavier gravity. So escaping there,
Yeah.
you may need to put in some heavier thrusters for behind or something, or up. Just to
Yeah.
give you
There is a big hydrogen in the rear at the minute.
I meant as in like air-wise. When you,
My
when
plan, yeah. My plan is to do a lot of testing before we
yeah.
put any hydrogen in.
Interesting enough, it kind of reminds me of a blockade runner.
Yeah.
Princess Leia's ship of doom. Right, are we? Got to have enough light now for the solar panels to. It's me picking up some sort of green lights.
They may be blocked by the wind turbines. Might be a problem.
Well, the wind turbine's picking them up. No, they're not picking them up either. Maybe the sun's not in the prime position just yet. Let me just have a look. So I really want to get the batteries on this thing filled up so I can feel safe to go out and have an explore, basically, because we haven't really explored the planet, have we? Or been also, I apologise, we haven't actually been able to explore the planet because we've just been more busy trying to survive. So this is our first opportunity for us to really get out there and right, well, I've got 3 hours on the first battery. I'll be fully recharged in 8 minutes on the second battery. And that's already just gone down a peg. Even though it looks light, I think the game isn't actually saying that the sun's above us. Could be refract.
Either that or there's some cloud-based.
Hmm.
Maybe it thinks we're in a cloud. You know what I mean? Like
Maybe.
low solar energy or something.
Or maybe it's just the fact that you know, there's refraction, and the sun's actually lower, but it's refracting over the sands because it's not exactly the densest of forests around here, is it?
Yeah.
Well, I've run out of patience, so let's get going. I've got 1 full battery. If it gets worrying. Oh, it's like Beggars Canyon back home.
I do that. Testing purposes only. It's not going to have hydrogen connection because I just wanted to test and charge the atmospheric engine
Mm-hmm.
batteries.
Something's just caught my attention.
Got it connected down. I did do it.
Is that?
Key.
No, there's a
Okay,
very
those are enough
green.
engines for it.
Sorry, mate. You go on. Go on.
That's enough engines for it to operate in atmosphere.
Found ice
Found ice on planet.
on planet. Yeah. It's there's a big lush green area, and it was just like. Hold on, let me just extend my cables out.
That can stay there and charge for now. That can
And
actually be a
silver.
later project
Jesus
now.
Christ, I found the silver as well. It's like an oasis, man. So, I think I've just found the jackpot, my friend. let me give you the coordinates. I don't know, because it might not be a massive ice spot, but I think we now know what we're looking for. Might have to move the base again. Because everything's here. Let me just give you the coordinates. Oops. Didn't want that.
6.
I wanted Newton composition. It's so weird. It's just literally just standing just over down the road from us. Now, where is that ice? Right below me. Yep. There's a ring of ice around here. I think I've now worked out how to find out the ice around here. It's the green lands. I wonder if there's any more.
We've also got magnesium.
Are you there, are you?
I'm just approaching now, and I'm picking up the data from your ore detector.
Now.
As you head away, I'm like still getting the data from this area as you leave.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna head back in a second. I just wanted to keep checking around. Ooh. More gold and silver. I mean, we're not that far away from it. I mean, I literally just went over a ridge and there it was, so...
We're only 5k away.
Mm. Does seem like Resource Valley. There's silicon down there. What are you going for first? The ice?
Ice, because, yeah.
If you need some more, I've got room to move stuff in if you need.
No, it's alright. Well, I haven't got much battery power on this thing, so I don't really want to make too much mining time.
Alright.
I picked up like 38k of ice.
Oh, that'll do.
Because this has got the auto sorting system on it, so it throws out the stone.
Nice.
Makes life a lot easier.
It does. I think some of the desperation is suddenly.
Been taken
Remember,
out.
Wakes again. Look for Tyclus for ice. Ding ding. Level up. There you go. That's not our station, is it?
No, but that's a big structure.
Hmm. We're gonna have to make one bigger, aren't we? Challenge accepted.
Do you want the 10-core CPU or the 3000-core CPU version? One would crash a Linus computer.
Yeah. Wasn't there something that? Oh, craps! I was concentrating on what I was doing there. Wasn't there something with Linus where he was given some sort of like demonstration model, and he ended up either selling it or giving it away as a freebie or something?
Yes, yeah, that was a recent power of his. He got hacked again a couple of weeks back. You sent a one-of-one prototype. Was meant to send it back when he was finished testing. There was then a miscommunication, and somebody basically sold it at a charity auction.
Oh well.
The guys were particularly upset because
No, I can think so. Yeah, because you know that's your
No,
work, and
yeah.
but
They were
also
particularly upset because he
I don't mean to be
played it.
yeah I don't mean to be rude about it, but you know don't send your only prototype to someone.
No.
There is a certain bit of derp on their behalf, so. Does the idiot or the lesser idiot think the update will be Thursday? Oh, for space engineers, well,
I have no idea when the Space Engineers update is, but I'm looking forward to seeing what they've added, because they're adding a new faction with blocks.
with Wox.
And
Wow.
with block.
Oh right, with blocks. So I think.
with new custom blocks.
All right. I
Don't
thought
work the
maybe
normal way.
maybe adding factions with woks would be quite good as well, because at least you get a nice Chinese out of it.
So, given how much like space engineers guys like to me, please don't say things like that. We'll end up with the only way you can kill things is with a wok to the head.
I don't have a problem with that.
Fighting spiders with woks.
That sounds like fun, actually. What's wrong? Spider's not tasty enough for you? What are you building now, you numps?
I'm building the rest of the docking platform.
Alright.
Because I'm going to guess, at the very least, we're going to want at least another miner. We've got this thing to eventually use for something.
Well, I thought we were going to use it to steal all the hydrogen from the space station, but...
Yeah, we're now not in a situation where that's an immediate necessity.
Yeah.
I wonder if those hydrogen tanks go boom if you ram them into an enemy ship.
Well, the
Making
other
this thing a massive.
The other thing we
missile.
can do is we can take the big crawler that's got the stupidly large thing down to the area. You can do some mining. Oh, wait a second, you've only got a side one, haven't we? So we're going to have to pop... Okay. I think I can work with this.
Port for me to dock onto.
Yeah.
It's the one that's docked onto the thing at the minute.
If you think you can dock onto that, that's fine.
Yes.
Right. Okay.
But right now my batteries are recharged, so. To do
Well,
some,
seeing as it's going to take me like forever and a day to get there, I better start now.
yeah. He will get there eventually. Maybe.
I'm just going to raise my... Taka says, now you have an ice source, you can go hydrogen engine on miner to add the power.
Yes. I am not going to modify that miner. That miner works well as it is, but yes, if there is another miner being built, it would probably... To be honest, I'd probably still run it on if we're using on air, on atmosphere. Just from the point of view of...
Well, I was kind of hoping that we could have got that nuke, that was uranium, because then you could have been fine with getting a small uranium thing, and that'd keep you going for years, really. I do feel like a Jawa driving this thing. Need to know. And here's the question: is it going to fit down here? Or have I got to find another way down? I think it will fit. That's how it's going to get back up again. We may end up having to dig ourselves a channel. Oh God, yeah, yeah. This. I am not a man who designs things for its beauty. I design it for the fact that it works. And if it is basically a cube on wheels, then that's fine by me. I think mistakes may have been made here. We'll see as we get further down. But that is starting to look like it's narrowing. Have we got another storm going on? Because I can't quite tell. I can hear it, but because I'm in a narrow channel.
I have no storm type activity here at the minute, but that doesn't mean that it's not coming.
Okay. Right. I think
I am just securing us some more iron right now because we're
running down
out.
today. Right. Okay.
we've gone through. We've went through 20k of ice, 20k of iron ingots.
Don't want to be doing this manually, but with your thing out of the way, I don't really have much of a choice. It'd be nice to have you just right-click your way down this this gully. Storms just hit my location, so yes, you probably had a storm. Yeah, oh no, I definitely know I've got a storm on going on, mate.
1 minute till batteries are fully charged.
Right, looks like my front wheels are stuck. one thing I might want to ask you to do at some point, mate, is to come down this gully that I've come down with, and right click it so it's got a nice even side, so I can get down it without cracking on any rocks here. But I'll do it manually for the moment. I had to get through worse when I did that round the world trip with someone. I've forgotten what his name was now. Let's see if that... No, I just died. Fortunately, I just respawned in my... I think I've realised how I died as well. I must have accidentally pressed my Z button.
We'll do it.
Certainly will, donkey. Certainly will.
Yeah, I made it to the oasis, but didn't see you. Right.
No, I'm stuck in a valley at the moment.
I'm just trying to figure out which valley.
I can't seem to hear Pounce either. I think I just got my wheels clamped, haven't I? Those wheels seem to be spinning hopelessly. I think it's that wheel on the left there that's somehow managed to keen it. Wait a second. Give me a second. I need to do this. Because this is just a typical... Keen! Keen! Sorry, just need to be done. It looks like it's this wheel that seems to be stuck. Oh, bugger. That did roll forward there, so hopefully that means that still seems... Oh, one thing I will do, first of all, let's just put the brake on. Because I don't want to end up...
Is there any chance you could reverse back out of here?
No. I'm stuck at the moment.
Because the next valley seems slightly wider to the left.
Well, I'll see if I can.
The heck? You there, Saz?
Yeah. I followed Taco's advice.
Fuel low.
It exploded.
Yeah.
Fuel critical.
Hmm. Yes, it was very clang. I think the whole thing was clanged out at the time. That's why I was stuck in there and stuff. So it's yeah. Oh well.
It was the fact it flew quite a way into the air.
Yes, yes. It did not. Okay. So yeah, that's that done. I'm kind of at a loss of what to say now.
That's getting clipped and turned into a short.
Yeah, Jesus. Well, it would be if it was Twitch, but it isn't.
You have shorts on YouTube now.
Does it? No.
Yeah.
I mean, it might buff out.
That ain't buff. Do you want to see if you've got enough material to make like a hot seat?
To make a what? A hot seat. Well, I could get. No, I could go. I could go back and get the other thing that's got my magnetic bits and see if I can bring it back to the thing to see if I can.
I hate to say this. I don't think there's enough there to bring back.
I don't know. I mean,
the only thing that's
the
only things that have survived are wheels and a piston.
Just a bit of spit and shine. It'd be fine. I mean,
what are you spitting on? What are you shining?
I mean, okay. There is a crater where my face used to be, but I mean,
even the first aid station didn't survive.
it's just a little dented. I'm sure. I mean, I'm just gonna have to do the walk of shame, aren't I?
Like I said, do you want to try to put an emergency seat on this, and I'll fly you back home.
I think I might be able to actually, because I think the control system was still here. At least that was what my face was stuck against a few moments ago. There it is, it's upside down here. I'll probably be able to do something with it. Oh, I'm out of hydrogen, and I'm stuck in a hole. Oh, F my life.
Right.
We'll sort that out later. Just maybe need to mark crash, don't we? Tacos. Failed experiment.
Tacos crater.
Yeah, Tacos crater. Yeah. Tacos crater. There we go.
There's a... Oh, it's not been finished. Of course it's not been finished because we haven't got... What?
Yeah. Where's the seat? I saw you sit down there. But...
Oh! That's just a bizarre... It's there, but it's not letting you see it.
Oh, there you go. Okay. I'm sitting in it now.
I was nice and I put it upright. I could have been mean.
That's fine.
I've got a hood ornament. Yeah, I'll show you this before we head back.
It's a bit
You see
fucking
over
late.
here?
It's a bit late for that now, mate.
This crater just seems a little. This corridor seems a little wider. It goes down to the same place. So.
Yeah, well, like I couldn't see it at the time. Anyway,
Yeah.
anyway,
It's-
I need to rebuild. So and just cry. And maybe I'll make something that actually Taco will be happy with this time.
He'll try,
Yeah.
and I'll spend a lot of time trying to get him resources so that he can do it.
Yeah. Well, my dad was a claims controller for a while. Yeah. So, how much insurance do I get for that then? Even
I
though
think your premiums just go up.
Even though it said the retail value was a larder, so yeah. No, I do have a protected no claims bonus. So
Yeah, but they don't protect it from intentional destruction.
that wasn't intentional destruction. I'll have you know.
It was intentional. It just wasn't your intent.
No, it wasn't my intent at all.
That's what I said.
There were
It was
no-
intentional destruction,
there were
it just
no-
wasn't your intent.
There were no tents involved in this at all. I wasn't going camping. The best thing
I don't know
about
how
it
squished
is,
your head's going to be there.
yeah, I think I'm just going to drop it.
Fuel critical.
Yeah. I can't get in that side. Oh, brilliant. Can't get in that side.
Can now.
Alright, see if I can get myself some hydrogen back. There you go. As an adjuster, a single vehicle accident is an at fault, but you might have bought the optional forgiveness. There you go. It's still a bit dark in here, isn't it? I thought.
Yeah, those lights don't seem to be lighting it very much.
No! That makes me sad. Notice how the lighting makes me sad, not the fact that I've just completely wasted my whole life on a... on a pointless escapade.
On an oopsie accident.
You call it an oopsie, I call it a fuck up. You know, I call a spade a spade. That's construction components, that's why it's not letting me do it. Hmm. I mean, that's a bit better,
See
but
what gets us some better light.
that's a bit better. But still, not to my tastes. Right, so I've got to.
In there a second. So.
Right. Oh. Are you changing the brightness
That work?
levels? Yeah. That's got a lot brighter. In fact, I think I've gone blind, but yeah, that's much better.
Well, you can adjust it to how thingy. I'm trying to do it and then watch your stream to see what light levels we need to be at.
It's fine.
But yeah, the radius fixed that problem.
There we go.
So it was just a radius issue.
Right, I still want to make a big ship, don't I? I need some balls. I've been a bit flapped. Let's just put it that way. I'm a little flapped from losing my big carrier, but there you go. What can you do? Oh yeah, I'm gonna have to. Let's put a landing gear here down. Balls. Told you I'm flapped.
Doesn't take much with it, but less.
I hate you, Bob. Right. I should do that thing with the colour thingy that Taco was talking about.
No. Just go up to the cock. Well, you could do that, but you could just go up to the catwalk to the ships. There's a control seat. Sit in it, press 9, that switches the bobs off till you've finished putting it in place.
Alright, thank you.
It's a very simple system, but it's so useful to basically like, I need bobs off, or I need to fix the colours or whatever. Just do what you need to do.
Bob's taking on my steel plate. Thank you, Bob.
That's my fault.
I switched Bob off. I switched him off.
There must be a bob that's not in the group.
Yeah, look. Yeah, there's another one in there.
Yeah, that's the only thing that's annoying about that when you think they don't make it easy to add stuff to the group. It should be a lot easier to just add a block to the group.
No, it's not that bad. You just control. You just use control and add it to the group. That's the same.
Yeah, you hit the wrong key and it selects everything from wherever you are on the screen to the bob.
Fuel
Mhm.
load.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
Fuel critical.
Is that just a? Oh, excuse me a second. I'm just going to just quietly cry.
That's off. That one's on.
Thank you.
Right. They're all off.
Okay.
Build what you're building, and I will. I think it's because we haven't updated the button.
No, it's because
So I think it
I
makes
added
all
to them when they were off, which means it's automatically on. Oh no, it shouldn't have been. It should have been off.
Right. Yeah, I think it was a control panel. I think the button didn't update, if that makes sense, in the control panel.
I think it's just space engineers. And
Yes.
I'm
Because
very.
it should update anyway.
Mm.
But yeah, I would imagine space engineers just doesn't want to be nice.
Sorry, these guys are saying to me actually. Yeah, radius. I always change the light radius, always change the fall off them to make them a lot less harsh and not have a 3x3 radius. You build with a connector or a rotor, it charges rover batteries as you build. Landing gear won't. Do you know what? I've tried to build with a connector, but it never seems to connect. I think they may have changed it.
No. Start with a rotor. Put a small head on it if you're building a small ship.
No, I'm building a big ship.
Yeah. If you're building a big ship, it's even easier because you just build blocks with two. Do you want me to build a for you to work from that'll charge?
That's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I got to.
If you want to build a large grid, you basically build two blocks. You build like a horseshoe of blocks big enough to fit two connectors in, so that they're facing each other. Lock them together, then saw off the express blocks, so you have a connector connected on its own, and then you can build off the end of the connector.
I think I know what you're talking about. So what you're saying is something along. Let me get rid of this.
Yeah. The rotor is for small grids. If you're doing a small grid, you do the rotor.
Okay.
That
So
works brilliantly.
you do a horseshoe, which is kind of like that, yeah.
Yeah, with a double gap basically. Yeah.
Oh, the
No,
double gap.
Double gap. Two space gaps. You've got to put the two connectors in.
Okay.
And it just means you then cut off those extra bits. So you see how you're doing this here?
Yeah.
The problem is you're going to have to cut off.
Sorry, you dropped out again. There. So you have to cut off something. What?
Do it. What I would do is not bother with that, because you're building on top of this grid here.
Yeah.
Just put your two connectors on those two blocks, facing each other.
Yeah.
Obviously. Then I'll go and turn Bob back on, because we don't need Bob this, because we're doing it because it's all.
Yeah, you're really breaking up, mate.
It shouldn't be. I have got crystal clear of your stream, and unless my cable's coming loose, there's not much more I can do.
I mean, it could be. It could be Discord for all I know. So. But I mean, as I said, my internet has been dodgy. I mean, I was actually quite surprised that it's managed to last this long. I mean, it's been dodgy since for quite a bit. Now I can take one of these out now, can't I?
Don't just yet, not till those blocks are locked together.
Right.
It's for some reason not managing to do.
Because it needs computers.
Computers being manufactured.
Yeah. I'm crying will have the
Then
21st
once
century
they're
Benny Hill. To be fair, if that means I get chased by loads of very beautiful women, I'm happy. I need to lock these, don't I?
Yep.
Let's get up here. Yep.
Right. Any control panel you can lock from.
I think I'm getting tired. Oh right, now I've got to work out which connector it is. Oh, owner me. Oh no, me. I suspect it's these two. So let's try. Has that gone green?
You should just... That's it now. You just take those 2 blocks off and then build off the side of it and you're done. Because that block's locked, it stays powered
Right.
when the other blocks are taken away. And then it becomes a separate grid. The only thing you might have to do is change it once it's...
Right. Well, let's put a con there. Oh, what's happened there? I know what's happened there. I've already got the conveyor. There we go. Material plate. You know, there was a day when I knew what I was doing, but I have a mental breakdown. You seem to lose everything, don't you? Right.
Yeah, these solar panels are working now.
Good, good.
Some of them are. Not working very well, but some of them are.
Mm-hmm.
And they're not bothered by the wind turbines, because that was one thing I was wanting to check, that it wasn't a turbine issue, and it's not, because there's the that are fine. Sun's not active.
Right, well, we don't really need... I don't really need this rover now to have all the technology and stuff on it, do I? That, for searching shit. It's just for...
Nope.
It's just going to be a bob and a couple of large containers, really, shouldn't it?
Basically, yeah, a couple of large containers, wheels, basically somewhere for stuff to dock.
Yeah.
I'm assuming you're going to want the miner to dock so you can load it up.
Mm-hmm. I need some batteries as well, don't I? Oh, that's too low. I think I'm going to get rid of those.
Inventory full. Inventory full.
Put in another conveyor up here. And then put the big boys in there. Does that mean I will be able to put a spine underneath? I won't put that on just yet. No, it's not a wool, it's a wheel. Right. That's the right one, and that's the left one. So 6 is the left. That's what I'm looking at here, 3 by 3. Right.
Fuel low. Fuel critical.
Oh, potentially I want that. Knock your new rover too. So it's finished.
Yeah, just get the industrial hydrogen tank. Refill the bottle. Okie dokie. Oh, right. Incorporate a fist and down facing to lift you up from another trajectory. Yeah. I just need to get some batteries on this thing first. And a control vane. Oh, I'm having troubles today.
Yeah, fun and games, man. Fun and games.
There we go. Right, so that did that. Then put the piston on there. And reverse. Okay. What's up with this piston? Was it just... Have I just run out of power or something here? No, I think maybe I need to turn the magnet on off. Switch lock. There we go.
Or yeah, if the magnet touches the floor while it's attached to a piston that's on a grid that's locked to the ground, so like your vehicle's attached to the base, it'll have a problem because it'll try to move it when it can't. We may get a repeat of the earlier flying into space.
Nah, it'll be fine. Trust me, I know what I'm doing.
Really sass.
Yeah.
Really sass. You want to say that, do you?
Yep. Absolutely. Trust me, I know what I'm doing.
Oh God, no! Don't say those words. Next.
Alright, it says I'm unable to place it. I wonder why is that? Oh, it's probably because well, I'll just have to do it without the plate. Yeah, it's just too close to the ground.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, it's not too close to the ground. It's too close to the vehicle. If you lower the piston down below the chassis, you'd be able to put it on. But every time it goes up and down, you'll have an interference fit.
No worries. I'm just doing this to. There we go. Right, now let's have a look at the suspension. Okay. Oh my god, I'm just gonna have to give up, I think. I think it's just because I'm tired.
Yeah, I think we're at a tired situation. Just let me get you a bit of materials back before we log the server off, because you're going to want resources to try to build something next time.
I don't know. Let me at least get this repaired. I've got to.
One more trip out now I've got your iron, cobalt, nickel.
Are you talking about Yakety Sax here, Saka?
Full. Inventory full.
I just worry about when we start going to meet you.
Hmm. I think what I did was I had that up there, didn't I? That one there. I have to move this shit forward, I think. Or move this. Right. Oh, what was that?
I think that was a unknown signal exploding.
Okay.
Because there was an unknown signal that wasn't showing up on my screen over in that direction. In the rough direction the explosion happened, because it didn't happen near me. It happened where I was earlier. So I can only assume that that's what it was. Obviously can't say for certain.
This is stuff to salvage.
See, I'm not too sure what happens with an unknown signal if it's, you know, when they're not collected in time.
Yeah.
Do they just despawn, or have they been designed to just blow up? Because I've tended never to be near one when it's run out of my time.
Me neither, to be fair.
Because usually, if you're going after them, you get there in time, and if you're not going after them, you're nowhere near them when they're hot.
God damn it. Now, I'm at my greatest height here, so I fear I'm going to have to move this down.
What we could do is, do we not still have half blocks?
Inventory full.
Do you still have what?
Half blocks, you could have just raised the platform by half a block.
I don't know, mate. It's easier to lower my suspension.
Yeah.
Right. The only issue being is that one suspension goes one way, the other suspension goes the other way. I hate it when it does that, man.
Yeah. Like, surely they could say all suspension is smart enough to orientate towards ground.
Yeah.
Like, okay, maybe if your vehicle then turns upside down and you add a wheel, that wheel is out of alignment. But like, when you're building on flat and level ground, it should know that you're on. That's the side you want to be down. Is the way that gravity says is down.
Oh, that's make connections to that one. Right, well, the other thing I've just got to do now is just build some solar panels on the top here to at least give me some semblance. I'll take. Now, should I take these pistons off, or should I just leave them there, knowing for the fact that I'm probably going to end up needing them at some point in this time, if I need to replace a tire or something?
Yeah. Well, for me, I would keep them, but not where they are now. I would put another block, so that they're a block further off,
Inventory full.
and that way you won't have to worry about them clanging into the bodywork of the vehicle and stuff.
Inventory full.
That's fine. We can do that.
But other than that, I think it's a good idea to have them because things happen.
Especially with me around.
Okay, so the basic refineries are running, the main refinery is running. You've got plus 20,000 silicone ingots already in storage.
Mm-hmm.
Got a sliver of gold on the thingy.
I'll probably try and improve on that design somehow. Oh, I've got to switch my bob on, haven't I? No, I'll do all that next week. I think I've got plenty of time while you're at work to get all that nonsense sorted.
Your bob's on and set. I was literally in the process of sorting the bob groups out.
No, right. I just needed to.
Because what I've done is I've added your vehicle's bob to the bob group.
Right.
So that when it's attached to the base can switch it off. If we're doing building that like blueprint.
Mm-hmm.
Which it's really annoying if there's one that you control that's. In fact, before I log up, I'm going to move the blueprint again because it's finished that section. Finally.
It's a bloody small ship one. What the hell?
Oh, is it a part that's only available?
Where's the large ship antenna?
Press R.
No, it's just a small ship antenna. There's planters. There's azimuth large antenna. I'll just do that one, I suppose. Well, let's just stick this on charge then. And the battery's here. Right, I think the yellow hose is on the wheels. All right, so I've got 2 of them upside down then, have I?
Telling you which way, how to tell which. Right.
Yeah, but to be fair, you shouldn't need to do that though. That's the thing. Is that
It should be super obvious. Not.
uh, but there you go. In fact, to be honest, I could actually move one of those tires back to a bit further back, so it's got larger wheelbase anyway. So I suppose I could have a look at changing the wheels round so they're all matched together. Next episode, I think that's probably going to be the best idea, because I think, as you can see here, I can right at the back there, I've got plenty of room to put in a wheel, so the larger wheelbase, the more stable it gets. So right guys, I think I am going to call that as a night, because I'm getting tired. I'm making a lot of mistakes, and obviously as hilarious as it can be for everybody, it's I'm just
He hasn't got much left to go.
I haven't got much left in the tank. Let's just put it out. I've had a very long journey today. Came back from holiday, so just want to say thank you very much for watching. I hope you get to watch some of the other stuff that I've been up to, namely the Stardust and the RimWorld Anomaly series. I've got another few things coming up as I get going, and of course a few role play stuff and conversations and stuff. But yeah, don't forget to press the like button. If you're not subscribed, please feel free to press that subscribe button. I'd be very grateful if you would. Hopefully I'll get to 1,000 people at some point in the near future, even though apparently it's going to take me 2 years, according to what's called Social Blade. But there you go. Anywho, thanks for watching, guys. Do take care. Good night.